Hey guys, it's Steph at Allen Acres, and this week I'm sharing with you guys what our week looks like as a family of homeschoolers go back to school.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I am a mom of 7 and I homeschool. We live on a small 5-acre homestead in a tiny Texas town where we pick farm fresh eggs, milk our goats, and make as much food from scratch as we can. We love spending lots of time outside, learning new ways to live a healthy life, and enjoying all the good things God has given us. Here I'll share about parenting, homeschooling, homesteading, family favorite recipes, and testimonies of God's faithfulness. If you enjoy a tight-knit family, real life moments, and the pursuit of a joy-filled life, you're in the right place. I hope you'll join me on my journey to a happy, healthy home life.
So this week actually felt a little bit more exciting and a little bit more important than it does some years. We normally do a little bit of school throughout the summer. I like to at least do math and reading just to keep up those skills for my kids, especially my younger kids. I don't like them to, backslide and lose a lot of what they've learned because they are, so young. But this summer was just a crazy one, and I, to be quite honest, did very little of anything academic with them. I was just doing good to read aloud to them, which didn't even happen that much, which is really unusual for us. So we were all chomping at the bit to get back into our homeschool routine. And so we were all really excited. But I wanted to just share a few things that I like to do to make our back to school feel special. I think one of the things that people automatically assume about back to school for homeschoolers is that it's not exciting. You don't have the first day of school kind of feeling. You have lots of things you miss out on. And while there are definitely pros and cons to both choices, I try to make it feel special. And so one of the things that we like to do is at the beginning of the school year, before everybody around us goes back to school so that it's not all picked over, I like to take the kids to the store and we let them pick out their school supplies that they're going to need for the year. And usually we'll let them pick out like an outfit or a pair of shoes, even if they don't really need it. It's more of just like making them feel special and getting them excited about the new year. And, a lot of times they'll pick that outfit, they'll save it, and they'll wear it on the first day of school. This year we're actually joining a co-op on Fridays, and so we're going to need backpacks and lunch kits, something that we don't normally need. And so this year we didn't get outfits or shoes or anything, mostly because people really didn't need it, but we did actually need backpacks and lunch kits. So everybody got to pick out a backpack and a lunch kit, which was really exciting for them. It's the little things in life. They were so excited to get lunch kits. And so that's what we did. Then the other thing I like to do is I like to do typical first day back to school pictures. And so my little tradition is that I make a sign for each kid that's personalized. And my favorite thing to ask them is, what are you most excited about for this school year? And it's so fun to see their individualized answers and how they change over the years. And then we keep them as a keepsake and they enjoy looking back on them. Some of them will put them in their binders just to remember the first day of school, and other kids don't, so I save them for them. But it's just a fun tradition. And then we always take a picture outside individually and then together as a family. Just wanted to highlight some moments from our first week back to school, things that we got to do, some of the perks of homeschooling, and reasons why I love it. So this was the first morning of our homeschool week, and I got everybody's stuff out, got it all ready on the table for them, and that way whenever we are ready to start school, it's all ready for them to go. I love my early mornings with my little boys. They're the only ones awake, and so oftentimes my 3-year-old loves to help cook. We had the privilege of having some beautiful weather one of the days of our first school week, and so one of my kids decided to do her schoolwork outside. She did all of her schoolwork outside and really enjoyed it, and that's one of the things that I really do love about homeschooling is that when the weather permits, it makes getting school done outside no big deal. It's a nice change of pace. It's something that makes things a little bit more interesting and enjoyable. And I feel like it helps them get their work done just in a more interesting setting. You know, that fresh air in their lungs just feels good. And then my oldest student, she helps me out for a short period of time in the mornings when I'm reading aloud to my little ones, and she decided to make cookies with her little brothers. And so, again, I love getting to see this. I caught my daughter and one of my other kiddos outside before we started reading. They were looking at the book together. You know, some of the things that really kind of make or break a homeschool routine is just that routine schedule. It's, you know, having a routine or a schedule of some kind of giving you a guide for your day about how you're going to do things and how you're going to get everything done. Anybody that homeschools, whether you have one kid or 7 like me, you know that homeschooling is a task, and so you're always trying to figure out how you're going to get everyone educated but also keep your home running. And so it really takes a lot of creativity and a lot of thinking. And so one of the things that I have to really think about ahead of time and plan for and then implement that first week of school is a new routine, getting everybody used to things, doing our chores, getting up on time, getting in bed on time, and all of those kinds of things. So this is a hard copy of my routine for this year. After a lot of brainstorming, I will get it on paper in a simple Word document and then print it out for myself to be able to reference until we all get used to it. I'm thinking actually about sharing a video about chores that my kids do, how I come up with what chores are appropriate for each child based on their age and their ability and their maturity level. So if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to comment down below. I'm really considering doing a video about that. The other thing I've thought about is giving a detailed overview of our homeschool schedule and routine. Like going real specific. I'm obviously sharing a little bit of it here in this video, but getting more specific about the process that I go through to schedule everything, how I remember and keep track of what everyone needs to be doing and how to get everything done, or at least try to get everything done because nobody ever gets everything done. So if you're interested in that, let me know down below because I'm also considering doing a video about our schedule/routine and how we make that happen. One of the most important parts of our schedule is spending time outside. And then here you can see chores is also an important part of our day. I try to kind of sprinkle them throughout the day. This was actually at the beginning of our day, but and then they're also, responsible for helping clean up for meals. We all do it together. We work together because many hands make light work, and then we're able to get the meals cleaned up from pretty quickly and then get back to whatever it is we need to be doing. It is actually technically our second day of school, but we are doing some unconventional learning. So our school day is, finished, but we are getting our dinner ready, and just wanted to highlight I wanted to highlight that these are some of my favorite moments as a homeschooling mom, to get to cook in the kitchen with my kids and give them the opportunities to learn different skills. Not all of my kids are interested in helping in the kitchen, but when they are, I love it. I really enjoy it. and I love giving them the opportunity to get a feel for what it's like to be in the kitchen. And I also just enjoy getting to spend that time with them. So I just want to point out that obviously this is something that any parent could do with their kids. I just know that for us, the perks of not having to worry about homework when they come home is part of what frees up our evenings to be able to do things like this together.
This is a highlight for me. He is my newest student, and I always love that first year getting to start out with reading lessons and getting to teach them, how to go through the school day routine. And I just think it's so sweet. And I love the short little lessons and getting to have that time with them. And so that's definitely an adjustment to our new schedule because whenever a student is in their first year, they always need me pretty much for all their work. And so I have to make time and adjustment for that. And then teaching him and showing him that he's responsible for putting up his schoolwork when he's done at the end of his time slot with me.
Okay, so we are rounding out our last day of our school week. Here, we are going to do co-op on Fridays, but our co-op doesn't start for another few weeks. So today's our last official school day, and I am making lunch, and my older kids are finishing up their independent work, and we will be able to say we have officially finished our first week of school for the new school year. And overall, I'm really happy with how it went. I am very, very grateful to be back into our routine. I think my kids are too. I have already seen a lot of behavior and character issues we dealt with over the summer kind of work themselves out. And I think everybody just feels good to be back into some normal routine, have some normalcy, kind of know what to expect with each day. And so we're excited. We're excited to start our co-op, but we're excited too to be able to say that this first school week is in the books. I hope you found this video encouraging, and if you're not a homeschool parent, maybe you just thought it was kind of fun to watch something different. Maybe another family does that's different from yours, and you enjoyed the entertainment of it. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified when I get out new videos each week. I try to share things about homeschooling, homesteading, motherhood, testimonies of God's faithfulness, and anything that you can think of that's related to a happy, healthy home life.